So onion is cooking, guys, cooking nicely. It reduces really nicely. And I'm gonna show you how to finish up the chicken. So now traditionally what we do is like we put a slit on the chicken so that it cooks through quickly, like that. And here another 2 or 3 slits like this so that it cooks evenly. And same thing here. And this is fine. And this is good. So now we'll put this in here. Put lemon. Cut it in 4. I'll put the lemon in here and we'll leave it there. Here is your nicely washed chicken with lemon, and we'll just leave this on the side until it's ready to go in. So this is the red onion I used. This is the size, and I used 4 of these. All right, at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in the ginger and garlic. My mom always says the secret to an amazing Doro Wot chicken stew is lots and lots of garlic and ginger. So, and that's that. What I did was peeled ginger and garlic, blended with a little salt and a food processor, and you have a paste. You can keep this in your mason jar and use it to cook any other things as well. But I put in 2 tablespoons, I think, at least. But you can't go wrong. Put as much as you want, really. Since there is already salt in here, I'm not gonna put any other salt. I will taste it at the end and adjust. But for now, this is good. So I'll cook this for another maybe like 10-15 minutes, and then I will put in my tomato paste, and then I'll cook in the tomato paste for another 10 minutes, and I'll put in my berbere, the chili powder. I'll cook in the chili powder for another 5-10 minutes, and then the chicken goes in. Once the chicken goes in, I would say for a small Cornish hen, it will take about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to cook through. Once well, actually, I would put in the legs, the thighs, the dark parts first, and then I'll put the chicken breast last because that cooks faster. But as you can see, it's almost like gone. The onion is almost dissolved. And remember, we didn't put any fat in this. It cooks by itself. Because what happens when you put oil, when you start with your onion, is it will seal the onion, and then it will not disintegrate. So you won't be able to get the smooth sauce at the end. You will see some onions, and you're not supposed to see onion when you make a Doro Wot. It should completely disintegrate and become a sauce. Okay, and all right, now we can put in our tomato paste. I say 1 tablespoon is good. The tomato brings in a little bit of acidity, a little bit of flavor, and it also balances out the hot chili powder, which I think is amazing. And I think once you did it this way, I don't think you'll go back. I know it's a taboo in my culture to put in tomato sauce in your Doro Wot, because they want it to be strong and hot, and for me, I want it nice and smooth and mellow and delicious. And so this is how my household does it. You know, Doro Wot is made in every house, which means every woman does it just a tiny little bit different, which is fine, which makes every house interesting. And you know, and like I know how my auntie's Doro Wot tastes like, I know what my mom's Doro Wot tastes like, and even between my mom and my grandma there is a slight difference, so mine is also a little different, I'm sure. So you know, generally everything is kind of like the same, but there is always a slight difference in each household. All right, so we did this now for about 10 minutes, so we're gonna put in the chili. I know it looks a lot, but this chili powder is so special. There's like onion, garlic, ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, black pepper, fenugreek. There are like 10, 11, 12 different spices in here already. So this is not just a simple chili powder, it's like nicely seasoned, flavorful chili. So don't be scared, just dump it in. All right, at this point it looks a little dry. What I do is I put in a little water to help me cook it. All right, so it's been 10 minutes now. This looks really nice and good. What I'm gonna do at this point is I'm gonna put in the chicken. So I'm gonna put in the chicken. Just a tiny little water to help it cook. Yep. I just want to cook it in the sauce before I put any liquid in, because the chicken will have a lot of liquid, so just keep on cooking it like this. Okay, the chicken is almost cooked. Like, I'm gonna put in the chicken breast now. And I'm gonna put in the butter. So this is half a cup of clarified butter. So it's been like 10-15 minutes. I can see all the chicken is nicely cooked, as you can see. So at this point, what I would do is I would put in makalisha, which means mixture of different spices to finish with. And I get that from Abi Baltina, and they have a variety of different spices, coffee, all kinds of stuff. Check them out. And I use a little makalisha, which is like, it has a lot of different spices that goes really well with the Doro Wot. And I put just a half a teaspoon of that. I'm gonna taste the salt and adjust the salt. And then I will put in just a tiny little bit water. As you can see, I've been putting water as needed. So as you cook the onion, if it's too dry, you just drizzle a little water to just let it work itself through. You don't need to put more water So as you can see, the chicken is cooked, the sauce is nice and smooth, and it's really nicely done. So hopefully you'll make this for Easter for your family, or for yourself, and enjoy it. So the egg goes right at the end. I mean, it depends. I see like a thinner Doro at some places, a thicker one, but for me, it's always like it needs to be a little thicker, nicer, and rich. When you dish this on your injera and it's watery at the bottom, that's a no-no. So it needs to be nice and smooth. All the water needs to be like completely evaporated, and a smooth sauce is what you need. So this is good. So usually Doro Wot is made the night before Easter or another big holiday, and then you finish and you put the knife through the boiled egg like this in several places, and then you put it in the Doro Wot, which means overnight it soaks all the fat, the sauce, the flavor from the sauce inside the egg, and then when you eat it, it's really nice and delicious. So at serving, everybody gets one whole egg. If you take two, people think you're greedy. So everybody gets one egg, it's so amazing. Like growing up, one chicken is made and everybody eats it, and it's enough for everybody. Don't you find that amazing? Like, how come one chicken feeds the whole entire family? Oh, look at this. So delicious. Okay, moment of truth. Let's try this. So you put the injera out like this, and one this way and one this way. For some people, it can be spicy, or I like eating it with a little yogurt or sour cream. And some people eat it over homemade farmer's cheese. We call it aibe. So I know I like to dish it side by side. My husband will take the farmer's cheese out first and he pour the sauce on top of it, and that's how he eats it. But I'm gonna do it my way. I'll take this out and then I will dish some out. I'm gonna dig for the ladies part, which is the chicken breast, right? There we go. And it's funny, but when you go to an Ethiopian restaurant, all they cook is the chicken drumsticks, and that used to annoy me. But I'm at peace with it now. I make my own Doro Wot anyways. All right, look at this, guys. So this is how you're gonna eat it. Like, you take a little piece of these, a little bit of the sour cream, because I like it with the sour cream, and then like this, and then you take a piece. I'm tortured right now because it's Lent. I have 2 more weeks. I can't eat this. I just did it so that you can get ready for the holidays and then do it. I will feed it to somebody else later. The chicken, everything is eaten by hand. So the chicken looks like this, and you just break it up and eat it, either with the injera or not. Like, and then the egg comes in like this. Oh, mess. And then that's it, really. Like, you break it like this, and then you just mix everything up, the meat, the cheese, the injera, and then eat it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I did justice to the Doro Wot. This is, I hope it helps somebody making this Doro Wot for this holiday. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you can get our video when we put one out. Thank you so much for cooking with us. Love you all. Bye.